We know the kind of checkposts that are there on place. Despite all of that, a recce was conducted. Despite all of that, around 6 terrorists entered our territory and conducted this for around 20 minutes. So some course correction is required here as well.
So, Sakshi, whatever is this sad incident which has happened, and we are, as a nation, we are in anguish. All these things together, they naturally call for an introspection and a strengthening whatever intelligence network we have, whatever kind of military setup we have, whatever kind of filters we have while the border crossings are concerned. But these happen irrespective of whatever kind of air defense mechanisms you have, whatever kind of, there are some linkages which happen. And you should also consider, Sakshi, that these two parts of the country, our part of the country and there, they are very much culturally attached and synthesized. So a person feigning as Indian, who's a Pakistani and has come with some malintent, is very easy to mingle. Over the decades in which we had terrorism going on in Pakistan, we also have assets which are, most of them have been neutralized, but there are local assets also available which provide the local logistics and support and hideouts. Given this background, what we need to say, and I want to carry forward from where Brigade Datta left, General Datta left, Muni, this nation is defined to be a nation. It is. It has belied all kinds of norms of being a nation state. And this professional army, it never indulges in terrorism in this way and in this manner, the way he's talked about Hindus and Muslims. He doesn't look like a general to me. He looks like a Maulana to me, another Maulana. And he's heading a kind of terrorism, force, not the army. And we always, as when we wore uniform, we were proud of our Pakistani counterparts, despite our this thing that they are skilled professional army. By now, it appears they have deteriorated to an extent that they want to hit out at civilian targets, soft targets. As army people, we are trained not to hit a target which is civilian target. We do precise strikes only on military sites and military people. What is this kind of army? It's shame on them. And I'm telling you, as a military man, as a past military, I feel very anguished. This is not the way a military behaves. So we need to delegitimize this kind of military. We need to take on global forums and say, General Munir is not a professional person. He must be shunned by everybody. Every other forum. That is one thing. We need to have strategic. Is this much good enough? Diplomatic kind of initiative good enough? Hukka pani band karna. We need to go ahead that, and their second response, or kinetic response, what we say, must come through. We need to think of it, and we need to, of course, engage in a multi-pronged fashion. FTF, FATF is one of the things which must be done. They need to, there are political parties which are not in alignment with Munir. We need to provide support to them. Balochistan Liberation Army is trying to, let me tell you through your channel, that Pakistan itself is imploding. These are all the actions by a very desperate army which has been beaten down in their own country. The whole train was hijacked, and they couldn't do anything about it. So this is the kind of threat they are facing, internal threat, and they are trying to unite in the name of Hindus and Muslims. What is this? This has never happened. This is something which is absolutely, this must be despised at all levels, in all forums. And we have a lot of forums where we are active now. And we need to have backtracks. I would say there's a diplomat on the panel with
Yes.
China too. China has economic interests in Pakistan. They will not be well served if this kind of things go on. And of course, whatever response, kinetic response we like to give as a nation, it has to be calibrated, it has to be well thought of, and it has to be precise. That, of course, we'll do. I don't think it's going to stop here. This is not, diplomatic response is one part where you say, okay, water treaty and the kind of diplomatic initiatives like denying visas and all that. But I still think this is not good enough with the kind of nation state or the kind of state we have in Pakistan. Pakistan, in my opinion, is imploding already, and it is on the verge of disintegration. And these are kinds of actions by a nation state in this manner, targeting vacationers and targeting them in the name of religion. Absolutely, despicable. You cannot really be with it. And that has caused us the anguish. You
Right.
want to hit out, you want to fight it out, come out and fight. Indian army is not going to shy away from there. But this one is really a cowardice act. Absolute cowardice act.